Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna be playing a bit of Geometry Dash. Okay, someone's already watching. I'm just gonna quickly change the scenes over here. Like this. There we go. Do this. Everything seems to be working. Excellent. So yeah, let's start playing a bit of GD, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Everything is working, I guess. Wait a second. Hey! I'm so glad I have this little option over here. So it seems like we're gonna have to wait a little bit for everyone to join, I think. I guess I could wait, I think. Since I started the stream a little bit earlier than usual. Now we're gonna have to wait. Too early, Momentosaurus. Anyways, let's just keep playing. There we go. Nice. 1, 2, oh shit. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, oh shit. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker. Oh shit, there we go. Whoa, motherfucker lag spike. Wow, I first tried the hardest click in the level. Nice. And of course, I would of course fail on this ship because I'm the worst ship player in the game. There we go. I should have turned on low detail mode, honestly. There we go. Hey, okay, so it turns out it is actually working. Nice. I was a little bit pessimistic whether this was actually functioning or not. I'm just gonna quickly switch scenes. I'll just hop on my phone a little bit and see what's going on. And patiently chill. Okay. Just gonna quickly hop onto Google Chrome. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go here. hold on a second, I need to check something out. No, not that motherfucker. It is public, but nobody is joining. It looks like it's gonna be a quiet stream for today. It's gonna be a quiet stream for the day. Stop clicking fucking Opera, motherfucker. Function a little bit. Holy crap. Quiet stream. Quiet stream for today. It's gonna be a quiet stream for today. Check this on Discord. Oh yeah, that was 69% on Vertigo. Oh, hello Danix, welcome my friend. How's your day going, mate? So yeah, I thought of maybe streaming GD for some time because I haven't been streaming in a long time. Since I was mostly making weekly streams, basically. Right now I'm streaming because I have pretty much nothing else to do, so let's just kill a bit of time. I like doing that unnecessary double click if I'm too close to that third spike on this bottom structure. Sometimes it can help. It can be my last resort if I can feel I clicked a little bit too soon. Although that's something I shouldn't be doing. How am I first trying the only hard timing in this level every time in practice mode? How is this even possible? The only reason why I haven't beaten this level yet is because of that stupid UFO click. Ridiculous. It's alright, how about you? I'm making visuals for my solo layout. Okay. I forgot who you are and I feel like I said the same thing years ago. I'm subscribed. I mean, I guess it's reasonable. When you're subscribed to someone for a long time and then you see them streaming when you haven't been visiting them, it's reasonable to kind of like start forgetting who they were. And I can't really blame you for that. And welcome to the stream, Shambles. I really don't know if I should honestly continue playing this level or maybe even stream it. Because there is one thing in this level preventing me from beating it, and it's this upside down UFO click. Surprisingly, the wave itself isn't even that bad, but that UFO click is essentially the moment of truth. Do mini upside down? Yeah, flip gravity. Yeah, wonderful, it's working. And turn this on. How long have you been streaming? For this... Wait, for my channel, I started streaming in like what? My first ever stream was in 2018. But this stream has currently been running for like a solid 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, like, why is there a spike over here? How am I ever supposed to get this click right? Oh, damn it. I'm gonna choose a better ship. This one looks awkward to use. Let's use... I don't know. Let's potentially switch to... I don't know. Maybe I could use... Wait, where is that one ship that I used like a day ago? What does it look like? I feel like it's among the larger ones. I'm gonna quickly see if I can find it over here. Yeah, this one. For this one you need 22,500 stars to actually unlock it. Oh, I might have been that. I think I've been subscribed since whenever you started, like 2018 or 2019. Then yeah, I guess it's reasonable. Have you seen the Vibrant situation? Yeah, I have seen what you sent in the Discord like a day ago, I believe. I'm siding with Ito with whatever he said. This is why we can't have anything nice. And I believe Wavix, right? Is that who the person who started this whole scandal, right? I believe that is the person that Pixel, I believe, was criticizing for uploading terrible content. Like, for example, it was called Dry Out, but if it was an extreme demon, if it was turned into an extreme demon. And then Pixel posted a comment saying how, like, garbage video, please upload something more interesting. And then he ended up being a pinned comment and being in the so-called pin of shame. I don't know if his channel is still up, but yeah, that's as far as I can tell, unless I'm mixing that channel up with someone else. Yeah, it's ridiculous, like just what I said. I'm not sure what to even expect the next year if this just goes on. I missed the orb? Okay. Yeah, I believe this wave over here, the 60 wave, right? For me, this is easier than the UFO that's right after it. And this is coming from a timing player. I think I managed to do this single wave in, like, what, 3 times in a row. Like 3 days ago, roughly. But the UFO that's right after this wave, yeah, no. There are D blocks here. What are you talking about? I don't watch his content, but this guy doesn't seem to be even remotely smarter than an average Twitter user. He's either that stupid or he's doing all of this for the views. I mean, that might actually be the case. He might be doing something behind people's back. And then dramas are gonna start over nonsense. The amount of times I fucked up 70 on this level, like that UFO gap that I just failed on, is, I believe, relatively close to being to the same amount of times I failed on this wave too. Yeah, like, how are you ever supposed to get this input right? You have to clip through this spike. Either this one or this one. You kind of have to, like, give it some sort of haircut. You have to, like, clip through it. Yeah, I guess I was right when I mentioned this was gonna go in the same direction as my Zavkiel experience. I'm not doing that well on this level, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh, again with the screen freezing. Display capture, do your fucking job, please. Why do certain things just have to cease functioning for no fucking reason? I don't understand. I feel like I managed to do what I think I said I managed to do 3 days ago. Do this single wave in rows. Like, this wave isn't even that bad as people were saying it is. I think the UFO at 69, unfortunately, and I think the dual wave at 76 are potentially the hardest parts. Followed by the last straight fly, of course. That is also something I fucked up from zero. It's starting to get kind of humiliating. The shit that I'm dying to when I go from zero. I'm always left in this sort of like, I don't know, a twist? Is that what it's called? Whether I should just keep going on this level or just drop it. The second I go into practice mode with instant replay turned off, I pretty much pass 70 every attempt. But the moment I turn on instant replay, I start fucking up shit I shouldn't be fucking up. Oh, there we go. We actually did the run. Surprising. Hello, Wyfold. Oh, what level is that? Oh, this is called Vertigo. Vertigo by Not Levo. It was recently rated, I think. And also, what I can say is that I was actually playing this level from the 2.1 servers, which I never stated before, because that one dual wave at 76 works a bit better because of its D blocks. clicked, Mr. Smarty Pants. The fucking lag spike, of course. Yeah. This more or less feels like a challenge than an extreme demon. Oh, I actually use the one that is from where it says GX Trust. I had to buy a new one because I kind of managed to sort of like make the, what is it called, the left click of my previous mouse, kind of like what happens to a spacebar on your keyboard. It becomes a bit wobbly. It doesn't work the same way it used to, if that makes sense. I believe what I managed to do is push the left click of the mouse like too close to the surface, so I can barely perform any clicks, so I had to buy a different one. I believe there is a way to kind of like repair that issue. I think it's a well-known issue that some people experience, especially if you're a mouse player, for GD, right? To be exact. I've seen what tools you need to use in order to like fix that, but I saw how complex it is, and yeah, I think it's just better to buy a new mouse. I have seen things such as a screwdriver. You're gonna have to like remove certain things. You have to attach something else to the mouse before placing all of the things back. Yo, I just beat Zodiac 6 minutes ago. GG, Serpenticle. Well done, my friend. I have seen you posting your progresses on your Discord server. And yeah, I also just received a ping on Discord too, which I'm guessing it is you pinged everyone that you have completed Zodiac recently. Well done, my friend. I'm still trying to beat this level. I just don't think I can. I managed to do 34 to 100, like, let me check, what day is it today? Like, nearly 2 weeks ago by now. 34 to 100 was just like a joke run. And I was kind of convinced I could potentially beat this level rather quickly, because it's only like, what, 39 seconds long? I'm gonna check. Is it 39? Oh, it's 41 seconds, my bad. And the only reason why I haven't beaten this level yet is because of this upside down UFO jump. This thing. And let me tell you, I know you might be saying, oh, Flynn, but you're forgetting the existence of this wave. I know. I used to have trouble with this, but right now I kind of like managed to somehow master it out in a way. I hardly ever die on this wave. And this is coming from a timing player. I personally consider this UFO harder than the actual 60 wave itself. And if you pass 70, which is this gap, you have decently high chances of beating the level. But of course, I managed to kind of like waste a chance because, you know, I'm me. I kind of have to compensate for the ridiculous things I'm fluking. And yeah, of course, you have to watch out for the last ship because it's a straight flight. And it's potentially one of my biggest weaknesses. So yeah, it's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you have a point, Serpenticle. I managed to do some really good runs on this level. I can do the second half like ridiculously quickly, as long as I'm consistent on 70. But that's not really the possibility. And yeah, let's not forget that. Oh, okay, that was kind of stupid. That you guys saw what I just did. You guys saw me almost hitting these spikes. Well, if you happen to nearly hit these, right? Like these on these slopes. Well, let me tell you, bad news. You can actually hit this invisible big UFO portal you can't see if you turn on preview mode. If you hit it, well, this click most likely becomes impossible and you can't really progress further. So yeah, the second half becomes somewhat insufferable because of like two things for the most part. And yeah, I was actually grinding this, like I believe like what, 2 days ago? And I managed to like get fails such as this click, right? Which is kind of humiliating. I managed to fail on this click because I clicked too early when my big wave landed here. I also intentionally died to here on this UFO yesterday because I had the consensus, or I was aware that I was basically beating the level without failing once. So I intentionally died to not do a one attempt practice run because that would be pathetic. And what I also died to, my worst fail, is to this ship. Because I was slightly nervous. Surprisingly, I wasn't too nervous. Because this level is only like 41 seconds long. If this was longer, then I mean sure. But thankfully it's not longer than 41 seconds. So yeah, this click is the reason why I haven't beaten this level yet. Yes, functional D-blocks moment. Yeah, this is kind of getting ridiculous. I don't understand people who are worried about beating the level in practice, like you did beat it anyway. Yeah, I understand, but the problem is that I had instant replay turned off. And if I actually managed to beat it, I would be both satisfied and disappointed at the same time for kinda obvious reasons. Anyways, I'll go edit my video. I'll upload it on 24th of December because I beat it for a 12 Demons of Christmas remake thing. Oh, okay then. And I guess I'll see you next time in that case, Serpenticle. Echoing audio. That's weird. I mean, I'm using my desktop microphone. It shouldn't really be echoing. I don't understand. I think this microphone should be working perfectly. Should I move it a little bit closer? Should I move it so it's facing me a little bit? Or should I make it so that it's facing a bit away from me? I don't know if it will make a difference. I mean, I'm gonna quickly test this out. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like a couple seconds. Maybe this should be fine. I think this should be reasonable then. This should be working perfectly fine. Yeah, I also wanted to make an extra input to kind of like prevent the odds of me accidentally failing on that little slope over there. Yep. If I could honestly just get around beating this level at some point, that would definitely bring happiness to me. It definitely would. Functional D-blocks moment. This is why I thought of beating this level from the 2.1 servers. There's really no difference whatsoever. Oh, you can actually die at 97. Wow. I just noticed that, unless the decimals are lying to me in a way. Because I noticed 97. There we go. Mini mode, that wave. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't happen from the 2.1 servers. By the way. My ship skills are actually abysmal, holy! The fact that I have completed Erebus as a hardest a year ago is a mystery. Hello, Platty. I guess I'm doing fine. I'm just kind of like playing a level I think maybe I can actually beat. If you're curious about the Zodiac reaction. Okay, then I guess I'll check it out later. I'm gonna save the stream so then I can check it out once the stream processes. Like once the stream gets processed. I wonder what could be the best wave between all of these from these 3 pages. I think I've seen Technical use this one. I don't know if it's like really that comfortable. I think it could be, you know? It has a sweet design. It shouldn't make you feel discomforted in a way. It is usable, but I mostly prefer either this one or this one. I don't know which one between these two are better, but I'm sometimes leaning towards this one. Oh, okay then, okay. You're saying that as if I actually didn't already buy it like a couple years ago. 35 of each tier 2 shard to unlock this wave. Okay. I mean, let's test this one out, you know? Let's try Vertigo. A parody of Vertigo. Yes. Nice. Let me try 9 Circle X by Vibrant. Arrows are so unhelpful. Awful level. Maybe EVW was right about this being extreme. I guess that's actually reasonable. Whoops! At least they gave you a little bit of a visual cue for when you should jump. Like when you should time your input. I should always have instant replay turned on. So that if I accidentally beat something in practice mode without failing once on anything, I wouldn't feel like, you know, like, I don't know, displeased about beating a level in practice mode. The only reason why I would be mad at myself is because I wouldn't have the actual evidence of actually beating the level. And it just wouldn't be satisfying for me too. Oh, you have to time that input, okay. Yeah, this click over here and this one are so chokeable. Holy crap. There we go. I think this has the potential of being an extreme. I think I could kind of see it in a way. There are a lot of actually really difficult wave parts in this level. I can actually see myself having a bit of a struggle getting used to this level in a way. So yeah, I think this has potential of being an extreme. There is also another one I think I kind of wanted to like complete. It's called Abandoned Kingdom. I think I discovered this level in 2019, but I couldn't beat it at the time because I wasn't skilled enough. But now I think I am. Random ass monster over here? Okay. That is more or less basically beating it. I can continue watching the stream. What is this level, bro? It's called Abandoned Kingdom by Sunix. I feel like I discovered this level in 2019. I felt kind of interested in beating this level, but I wasn't skilled enough at the time. But now I think I definitely am. I think I could beat this level for like an insane demon spec video, which is something I haven't done in roughly 3 years by now. Okay, there we go. Why is this featured, lol? I don't know. So you use the wave drag fix mod, nice. There we go, rhymes with Vertigo. Oh yeah, I believe yesterday obtained or have actually reinstalled Geode, right? With the installation, because 2.207 kind of broke Geode in a way, so I had to obtain it from the GitHub, right? And right now, yeah, I can actually use the actual, extensions, like everything is actually like working, like nothing actually breaks. But in case you don't actually have geode, don't press this button. I have seen a tutorial on how do you get geode back. One person clicked on update all and their game, it just boom, it just exploded, it crashed. So what you have to do if you want to get all of these mods back, you have to uninstall them, right? You don't have to necessarily hit this button, but after the uninstallation, if that's a word, like when you uninstall it, you just go into geode, go into download. You can write the name of the extension on your paper maybe, so you don't forget the extension's name, and just reinstall it like nothing just happened. Yeah, I do have QOL mod that I prefer for 2.2. You know what this reminds me of, right? But I don't know if I feel confident enough in this idea. But here's what I thought of in case anyone's watching the stream right now. Here's the content idea, but with a stream. Vertigo, but for each fail on this, I change icons. Each fail at either this or after, like 70% plus, I change to the viewers icons maybe. Like every fail on this or after, I can use the viewers icons that you guys suggest maybe. I think I came up with this idea like what, in June or July, I think, of 2020, and it seems like you guys really like that idea, even 4 years later. That was, I believe, when I was going for instant execution, like this level. Instant execution. Yeah, this level. That I surprisingly completed on my uncle's PC. I don't think I remember what was my worst fail, but I believe I fluked it from like 70 something, I can't remember. But yeah, I have managed to actually beat this level with one viewer's icons, like their icon set. So yeah, this is the level that started the trend, the infamous trend. Oh, so you switch. I was so used to the left and right arrows for switching the star positions, but it seems like the ones you have to use are Q and E. Okay. Yes! There we go. The second half finished. You should use full white icons and say every time you die to a choke point you swap your player 1 and 2 colors. That would be funny. Okay. Yes, I know the intended way of doing this ship, right? Is hitting all the ores, but I prefer kind of like skipping these two and then hitting these two. Because I feel like it's more convenient. You can also do that in the actual level if you don't believe me. I'm so gonna fail on that straight flight from 0. It's actually absurd. If I actually get the opportunity, of course. Yeah, this is one very functional click. I have to admit, it really is working 100% of the time. Okay, display capture is actually working. I was a little bit worried because sometimes you guys actually know how sometimes display capture kind of like decides to cease functioning if I go into full screen and then back to the chat. Oh, thank you, Swenner Deswen, right? If that's how you pronounce your name. And hello, Gastel. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I'm not sure exactly why that's actually happening. If the actual source in the actual, like, you know, scene, the source and the scene is actually, like, you know, visible, like the eye is actually open, it's not closed. I think this is why I prefer actually using this NVIDIA's instant replay. This is actually a lot more convenient and reliable. I'm just not sure how do I feel about having it turned on like the second I turn on my PC. Because I believe once I had two games on at the same time, and when I was doing a run on Carcano, like the entire second half, I wanted to check the recording, and it turns out that the actual footage looked like what happens when you have no signal on your TV, and it was only visible for the top part for like a couple pixels. I searched for why that happens, but I can't understand. Me neither, but if there is an extension out there that kind of stops that from happening, then yes, I will definitely consider installing it to OBS. I don't think the actual instant replay or NVIDIA GeForce experience ever like disappointed me, and I believe that one time when the so-called microphone wasn't working, like for example this is Untitled that I completed in August or September, I think, early September, I can't remember, but yeah, at the time I actually had microphone plugged into the PC, but NVIDIA GeForce experience didn't actually capture it. And I realized why. I had to turn off GeForce experience and then turn it back on before I start recording. So that's why the actual completion didn't have clicks. Instant replay always breaks for me for some reason. I just use OBS. That's reasonable, I think. Okay then, if that actually happens from 0, that's gonna be disappointing. But I know that can definitely happen from 0 if I ever get there. I still don't understand why my ship isn't going in a straight line when my clicks are literally consistent 100% of the time. Is it because my mouse has a different polling rate? Is that what it is? I do have timer resolution also activated while I'm playing this game too. Those are the most consistent clicks you've heard in your life. But yeah, as long as you guys like the little content idea I suggested like 5 minutes ago for streaming Vertigo, but for each fail past 70%, I switch icons to the ones you guys suggest. It can also be like, what is it called? Fan suggestions of other people. Like, for example, if you guys kind of run out of ideas, right, for which icons you can suggest, if I, for example, use yours, right, you can, for example, suggest the ones from, I don't know, type some of the more famous people. I can use, for example, Yossarian, like this player, but it seems like he kind of, like, what? He stopped playing. His last comment was 3 months ago. I can also choose Rob Tops icons if I want to. I can choose really whoever you guys suggest. I believe if I do actually manage to not lose my mind with this level, then if I actually succeed in finishing it off, then I am going to move on to potentially this level, which is actually a lot easier despite this level being potentially twice as long. And I think it is twice as long because this level lasts as much as an average President's AI short. When that was a thing. But then that channel that I used to watch every day was probably either terminated or shut down. Yeah, that's something I like to do if I feel like I'm too close to that bottom spike over there. Yeah, this wave surprisingly not that bad, but this click over here is where it goes to hell. So yeah, outside of 70, if 70 wasn't a thing in this level, I would have most likely beaten this level already. But I only have one extreme in plans to beat this year, and it will be the Raptor, and if I have time, maybe True Effect. Well, good luck with that, my friend. I mean, knowing you, you can definitely beat those levels, but me, I don't think so. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Because these levels that you just added into the messages, right? The ones you just mentioned, my bad. My English is slowly decaying. Essentially, those two levels that you just mentioned, I don't see myself ever beating those in the future. there we go. 36 to 70. What a nice run. And I think I also heard that you guys know, since I like to play GD a lot, right? I think are you guys familiar of Italian APK downloader? Like that person who invented the mod menu for 2.11 servers? I think I heard in the community tab of his most recent community post, right, which was like 10 or 11 months ago, someone said in the comments how he will most likely release the 2.2 mod menu this in December, like this December. I believe he was most likely absent for a long time because it's not just the actual mod menu he's working on, he's also working on like, you know, real life things. Yeah, but there's Geode for mobile. You can just use that with the Prism menu mod. Oh, okay then, okay. Alright then, I'll keep this in mind. Because I believe last night I was searching if I can actually technically play 2.2 by installing Geode, and it says this is just something you install onto the actual GD, so you need the actual game in order to like inject Geode, so like you're actually allowed to use these mods. But if you don't have actual GD, yeah, it's just nothing. It's just two folders that I installed last night, and it turns out I didn't actually find anything remotely helpful. So yeah, it's kind of like MegaHack version 7 for 2.1 in short. I do have the actual GD for my PC though, which my friend gifted me like at the end of last year, like 2023, right? And because I have the actual game right now, right, on Steam, there is actual Steam on the Google Play Store that I can install too, but I think that will more or less defeat the purpose of actually getting the game for mobile devices, wouldn't it? I don't think it's that easy. I never even gave it a try, so I can't tell if it actually works. I never actually installed Steam on my actual, like, you know, phone. But we'll see. Maybe the mod menu for 2.2 that Italian APK downloader might actually release will actually be just as good as the one for 2.1 that I was constantly using. It was just to kind of like kill a bit of time. The reason why I was uploading countless of trumps all around the servers is because I just wanted to have some fun. I understand that might not be the most fun joke in the world, but you know, I just wanted to kind of like kill a bit of time, you know? I'ma go now, bye. I guess I'll see you next time in that case, Serpenticle, and I'll see you next time then. Also, QOL mod, yeah, but you can just download 2.2074 cracked on APK. Yeah, that is a thing too. I kind of forgot about that. I was too used to the one where the mod menu is already installed or injected into the game, so you don't have to actually buy the game. This isn't because, like, I don't want to, like, I don't know, show support for Robtop for creating the game. It's because of allowance, alright? And hold on a second, I'll be right back. And welcome to the stream, Pixel. Hold on a second. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry for that. Sorry for the little inconvenience. And welcome to the stream, Pixel. Yo, finally, my beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies 14th anniversary was 4 days ago, LMAO. Also, I finally got Charlotte to say it back in voice call too, all because I DM'd her since she didn't respond for like 2 months. Oh, I mean, I think it's probably because she might be busy with some real life stuff. I mean, I guess it's reasonable. It's all just a part of life, you know? Spending all day in front of a computer screen doesn't sound very optimal and healthy. She has a job too, so that's actually reasonable. Slacking off on work isn't also a really good idea either. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Please don't do that from zero. You'll have my heartfelt gratitude if that actually doesn't happen. I'm already having a mind block with this level, so please don't escalate it any further. Please just don't escalate the situation when it's already bad enough. I'm actually so bad at ship, it's actually concerning. Holy crap. Or basically dropped out to be homeschooled or something. I mean, respect to her because I don't plan on dropping out anytime soon. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's reasonable too. Dropping out on school, right, to play games, that's not really good. That's not good for you. So that's reasonable. Let's try this, Vertigo. And yeah, by the way, Pixel, if you weren't here like a couple minutes ago, I have made a suggestion for the stream, right? Where, for instance, I think, would you like an idea where I grind this level on stream, but from the 2.1 servers for functionality reasons because of the one part with the wave with D blocks? I can show you. It's basically this wave. Like sometimes even if you're on a slope with D blocks, it just randomly kills you, but from 2.1 that doesn't happen as often. Essentially the idea was for each fail to this, right? Like this gap you see here with the UFO. For each fail here or past it, I change icons to the ones you guys suggest. Maybe, would you like that idea? Does that sound stimulating enough for you? Do you like that idea? Like maybe next stream I actually grind this level from the 2.1 servers because of functionality reasons, even though some people might be annoyed, but yeah, this level was made like over 6 or 7 years ago, so we can't expect it to be the most functional tool in the shed. I wonder who else did that to upload brainrot content. Go on, hell yeah, sure. Okay, then it's a deal. You guys can expect next stream for me to grind Vertigo with icon requests. I hope you guys will enjoy seeing me suffer through this level, because I'm kind of having one heck of an experience with it. I can show you, I was actually like recently grinding it, right? I managed to get some runs. I can show you like what it is. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry for that. It's just troubles between family, unfortunately. When will the next stream be? Maybe tomorrow, you know? Since I haven't streamed in a while, maybe I can stream tomorrow too. Accidentally did a few frame perfects on 240 when doing 15 clicks per second. What the, but only the spam. 182. Good job, my friend. That is something I don't think I will ever do, if I'll be fully honest. I can actually show you that I was actually grinding Vertigo like a couple days ago. Okay, I'm gonna show you really quick. Wait, I feel like I deleted the actual video, but I actually managed to get like what? 79% like 2 or 3 days ago on Vertigo. And I just can't beat it. It's so freaking annoying. But yeah, I managed to actually get 79% on Vertigo a couple days ago. I feel like spamming on 60 is easy overall. I still suck at it on mobile. I mean, I can't blame you. Spamming on mobile can be quite difficult compared to PC. And also, if you're wondering, this Physics 228 is actually me 2 days ago. And the reason why these icons look like this is because of, what is it called? A texture pack. Oh, look at this. This looks cool. So yeah, we are basically going to replicate what happened in February of last year, the Zafkiel experience. Now that I quit FNF, I've been listening to a lot of music lately. Examples are Crest by Blade and Echo 2K. God, I love this album. Production literally coming straight from heaven. Also the performances. Beautiful. Okay then. I mean, maybe I could, you know? You never know, because I believe one time I was suggested a song by my friend Pauses, right? The one song he likes, and I ended up falling in love with that song. So you never know what can change my mind. Oh, I forgot I'm not on my Physics 228 account. unreal. I also managed to die to that UFO gap too. Shows how balanced that UFO actually is. And once to this thing because I clicked too early. Yeah, it's a bummer that I was actually feeling confident towards this level, but look at how it's treating me. I have roughly the same amount of deaths to 70 as much as the actual 60 wave itself. I'm starting to think that the UFO is actually harder than the actual wave. This is actually not that bad, and it's coming from a timing player. Dude, you have no idea what you missed out when I was grinding this level a couple nights ago. I was just praying that this gap feels generous. And what I'm getting is, I'm just getting repeatedly dicked by the same things. Let me tell you, this is one heck of an experience. It's literally just the same as my luck on Safkill. So essentially the experience in question is once I get to this wave and fail miserably on it, what happens next is drought. Just pure drought. Wait the next 10 or 20 attempts to finally make it to the wave again and pray that you pass it, alongside with the UFO as well. And if you pass 72, it's basically the moment of truth, and just hope that the D blocks here actually function. Just hope that they don't break when you're getting a really good attempt. And if you pass this, yeah, you just have to worry about the straight fly and that's it. Ridiculous how all the difficulty in this level comes from the second half. It's carried by only like, what, 2 things. The one UFO and some stupid things. LMAO, never mind, Proteus exists. I guess you do have a point, okay. But Proteus wasn't actually as bad as this level. You know my experience with this, it was atrocious. Wait. Why do you... Oh. Never mind, I was confused. I was bedazzled by the glitch. The amount of times I died to the 90s over here is abysmal. First time it was to this wave, like this spike. And then the second time I made it to the 90s, I failed miserably on this spike because my uncle's PC was lagging when there were actually no decorations left. Yeah, I was having an abysmal experience. And I died to 97 twice because of the unreasonable lag. Infernal Abyss still in your top 10 after 4 years is crazy, and the replacement song for it, Fire, truly. Dash is still relevant to this day. He's a great man. He's a great pal. Oh wait, oh yeah, I remember. You know this time when I completed this level, right? And then once everyone in the Balkan Discord server found out I actually beat it, there was this one person saying, "Oh, is this your first list points?" And then said no, and when he said no list points, then no GG. So he didn't even congratulate me for beating the level just because I wasn't on the fucking stats viewer when I beat the level. And judging by that logic, nothing is worthful, like everything is worthless if you're not on the pointless, miserable fucking stats viewer. The completion has no purpose if you're not on that shitty website. Fucking reasonable people. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly. Those so-called points will eventually fade away like dust in the wind. This also has the same feeling as, I don't know, beating, I don't know, fucking Acheron. But then you say, I don't want to be on the stats viewer because I dislike the community, right? And everyone knows you're actually a legit player. And when you're denying getting on the stats viewer, everyone is gonna start getting skeptical towards you and saying the completion has no value if you're not on the stats viewer. Fucking reasonable people. Unreal. This goddamn click, bro. Is abysmal. Just because somebody is not on pointer grade doesn't mean they're hacking. You people need to learn a lesson for once. Seriously. And I think it was a wise idea for me to actually, like, you know, leave that Discord server, because everyone is obsessed about one thing when you beat a level that's on shitter grade. And I think now I'm actually aware what's gonna happen the second someone asks for raw footage. If I somehow end up beating a level that's on shitter grade, I'm not gonna fall for that trick again. Someone is going to pretend that they are a newcomer to the channel, right? And once I publish that raw footage, I'm gonna end up on that miserable website. I'm not gonna fall for that trick. I wasn't born yesterday, my friend. Like, okay, I beat SKC, for example. I don't submit my record with raw footage on pointer grade, and people still want me to submit it if that ever happens. Ridiculous. Maybe if they hired actually more reasonable employees, then maybe I would have some sort of respect for them. I actually contacted Xani when he used to be in my Discord server in 2020, and he never responded when I was beating Infernal Abyss at the time. They are about as reliable as a functional alcoholic. Unreal. It was all in the primary Discord server too. But once he got famous, he just decided to leave. We weren't even friends to begin with anyway. That was when there was this pandemic, when you were supposed to lock yourself in the houses, when the one person tried the famous bat soup. And then all of the things went to heck. Everything just faded away in a blink of an eye. just gonna make sure something, in case something happens in the chat. I'm gonna quickly check out my phone really quick to see in case I received a message or something which shouldn't be bothering me in a way. I hardly have any friends to begin with. This shouldn't concern me in the slightest. But I'm still paying attention because I do have some friends, thankfully, which somehow that happened. We're technically the same in that situation. Ridiculous. And if you happen to be a part of like 2020, for instance, that was truly your time to shine. If in case you were fond, in case you're fond of being on the web and potentially playing games here and there. I had a good time in 2020. Let me guess, was it because Flash Player had its last moments? Yes, I was there when it happened too. Once 2020 was over, all of the games that were running on Flash had to shut down. But someone actually decided to make a Flashpoint with all of those games kind of added back to one huge box that you can actually play again. But you have to be careful, okay? Because I heard that, I believe you have two versions of Flashpoint. One is Flashpoint, like, you know, regular Flashpoint. The other one is Ultimate. And regular Flashpoint is just a couple games, but Ultimate, it adds, I believe, every Flash game that used to exist. So you can play pretty much anything. But it takes up a lot of your PC storage, basically. Yeah, and I was also playing GD a lot. I believe my channel peaked in 2020, like the second I beat this level, right? When it was giving me the most miserable time. When this was supposed to be my first ever extreme. Why the fuck is it why is it insane? But then that one time, when I beat it, I knew it was a beginning of something special. And because of this level, I got to a point where I've beaten all of these extremes. Let me show you. All of this, the one level that started it all. And also, yes, I have beaten down base with all coins, but here it's kind of like, this one's grayed out. Because I didn't beat it on my OG account back then. This too, I think, I couldn't be bothered to go for that coin. And also, I didn't actually beat this level for the third time. Don't be confused, because the coin is actually collected. What I did was, after beating the level, I just no-clipped the level for the coin, because I couldn't be bothered to beat the level a third time. I just couldn't be bothered. Then I have this level Grill Kill, which was probably one of the fastest completions of all time. Hello Daniel, welcome. I thought you were gonna say Aftermath, how you also beat it, but it was a no-clip run instead, but then you managed to beat it. Oh yeah, I think I beat Aftermath like how many times? Let me count. I beat it like twice, I think. Or 3 times actually. I beat Aftermath 3 times. First, it was in 2020 on 1st of June, a day right after my birthday. And I believe 4 days after beating Allegiance, I think. The second time I beat it was for the rebeat, and then the third time it was for a content video. So yeah, I beat that level the same amount of times as Fexty, basically. Yeah, like this level. Not the greatest of experiences, but at least I'm glad they're kind of completed. I could beat it, but I don't know how long it would take me. I also did the ending, but it was mini wave. Oh, congrats, my friend. Congrats. Go over here. Let me just go over there. Yeah, there it is. Because servers kinda refuse to function sometimes. Yeah, I feel like this could be my potential warm-up level. Like, I can beat this really any time of the day, if I want to. Robot? Oh yeah, you did like this whole thing over here. I get it. Well done, my friend. I doubt I could do that too myself. Let me actually try. I'm thankful that's not a thing on the actual Aftermath, otherwise that's where consequences would start to happen. No D-blocks or anything, but took me 52 attempts in a form of a challenge though, from the duel, by the way. Well done, my friend. Oops! I'm glad that didn't happen from zero. Otherwise I would be kinda upsetty spaghetti. And this too. If only I had a desktop microphone so you can hear my reaction to beating this level for the first time. I see your point, some stories have a part 2, but the part 2 almost never happened. The only update this level received once in a couple years was a small extension of adding a troll face over here. That's as far as I can remember. I remember the time when I was actually raging on Aftermath before in 2019, when I was surprisingly getting a really good run from zero, but then I just kind of snapped. And then the PC had to be repaired for my clumsiness. And yeah, I feel like 2019 was a rather mid-year, to say the least. brother. Whew. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave this on. We are leaving this on. Okay. There we go. Red World Rebirth LDM. You know, also that one time, because I said Red World Rebirth, I've had the one viewer on my channel where he was constantly spamming GG on Extreme Demon layout and things like that. Do you know him? He used to be on my channel before, and then he left because he didn't like the place, which is reasonable. I'm also thankful he did that too. Saying how he said this in this way, how I typed it. Bro cannot run Red World Rebirth in full detail. Maybe. And then when I completed Scra, he said GG on Scra layout, get a better PC, bro. Okay then. I'll be waiting for the time when pre-built PCs start falling out from the sky. By the time that happens, you'd probably already be buried 700 meters below the sea level. That is when it's going to happen. The day dinosaurs will reincarnate from their extinction. That is when it's going to happen. I bet bro will have a meltdown over layout blocks. That might actually happen, you never know. Some people snap over the stupidest of things. Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen, even though I can already smell it. Yeah, I can already smell 96 happening from 0, unfortunately. I was feeling really confident in giving Vertigo an actual, you know, attempt. I thought I was gonna enjoy it, but the second I started constantly miserably failing at 70, nearly the same amount of times as the actual 60 wave, my fate was sealed the second I opened the level. I feel rather devastated that my experience with that level is, with this level is ending up being miserable. Speaking of Red World Rebirth, I got to the UFO on original. I don't know if I wanna beat it because the second half is kinda dumb. I can't blame you, the second half is where it kinda goes up in difficulty to an extent. Have you seen the layout I'm working on? Oh yeah, I have seen it. You have sent that into my Discord as well. I believe I checked it out like yesterday night, I think, roughly. And honestly, I don't think I have any complaints for your layout. I don't think I was ever displeased with a layout that you have made. There was just one time I ended up being mad on one level you made called I Am, because I was having a terrible day that day for some reason. I forgot what made me so mad that day, but yeah, it felt like I was in a hurry those 2 years ago. So yeah guys, expect the next stream content idea to be this level, but for each fail on this click, the upside down UFO, where after it you guys can request your icons, but I'll be playing this level to compensate on 2.1 for better functionality for this dual wave over here, like this dual wave, because I've heard from a victor of this level saying how, like, you guys see there are a bunch of D blocks here that, oh, your wave is going to be fine and all that, but I heard that in 2.2 if you end up hugging a slope, right, and then you hold while your wave is hugging the slope, your wave dies. So you have to pray that you don't actually touch it, because sometimes this slope just doesn't end up functioning. How am I ever supposed to rely on that? Most of the runs I've gotten on this level was from 2.1. Because for today's standards, this level is poorly playtested. Or not playtested at all, if I'll be fully honest. The full thing, not the visual decorated part. Well, I haven't then I'll check it out. I have to go now. Good luck on the level. Thank you, and I'll see you next time in that case, Svenner Desven, right? I'll see you in the next stream then. Forgot to say this, LMAO. Me and Donix played CS Curry like 2 days ago. All started because she DM'd me that I play CS, and I did, and we waited for her to revert to go. With one time restarting because disk was full, and when she got on, man, she did good, to be honest. Well, I'm glad that you guys are doing well in Counter-Strike. I believe I'm doing kind of like averagely on it. My accuracy isn't exactly the best. I've just sent it in Babylon. Okay. Let's go all the way down over here. Let's see. Barbarian. Let's check it out. Oh, there is the continuation of the layout. Let's see what happens. Dude, the things I would do to make layouts as fun as yours, I can't put into normal words. This honestly looks fantastic. Song off of lifestyle? I don't know. Watch it on stream. Ah, okay then. Hold on a second. Of the drone edition. Okay then. No, don't do that. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go all the way back because you guys didn't see it. Alright? So I'm gonna move this here. Gameplay. It's here. Here we go. Barbarian. Here we go. Here we go. It's at only 46%, oddly. Alright. Ooh, I like those moving spikes that you added. That looks wonderful. That is fantastic. That is a fantastic layout. Oh, hello, Pixel. Hello. Howdy. Okay, let's just quickly do this. There we go. So I praised her in DMs. I did get my wisdom teeth out 5 days earlier. Dude, I can't even explain. I don't think I can put into normal words how painful that must feel, because once I was at the dentist and the second my teeth one of my wisdom tooth gets pushed, one of my wisdom teeth, right? The amount of pain I feel is immeasurable. I would more or less want someone to, like, I don't know how to put this into words. Someone knock me out while my teeth are being repaired, right? That is something I would want, so I don't have to endure the pain, because my pain tolerance isn't exactly on the highest levels of humanity. I need 3 more things to be done to this. 3 more things to be done to this level. Aha, okay. Alright then. And yeah guys, expect the next stream. Like I said, this level icon requests for each fail at 70 or higher. And I'll be having this on. I won't start like, you know, how do I say this? What's the name of the word? I won't be trumping around tonight if I accidentally end up beating it, although that's highly unlikely. So we can actually do actual content for this level to add some spark to the experience when it's already going in a wrong direction. Get the visuals done, get it playtested and balanced and verified. I want someone else to verify it. Do you want to see a clip of mine that I never sent anywhere from December 2023? I mean, if you want to, of course. It's your choice. I had to get them out fast anyway. Reasonable. Long ass link. Consistency. Let's see.
No.
What is this level? It says consistency. What in no creator contest, right? Is this a level you made? A hard ass, oh, micro click. Oh, click counter, my bad. I always confuse it with creator contest, I'm sorry.
No.
You did it 2 times in a row too, holy crap. I believe there was one time, I don't know if it's still up to this day, but there was like a website called Microclick Challenge List, right? Is that what it's called? I think I managed to beat one microclick level 3 years ago when that was a thing. I also managed to do one challenge that's with microclicks. You know, there's this challenge with the wave. You're in like the fastest speed. Let me see where I am. There I am. It goes wave, mini. And what happens is that you have this kind of thing, right? And then this is kind of pushed a bit down. And then you add these. Edit special, this. Yeah, basically this. I somehow did this on my phone. Yeah, something like that. Oh, there it is. There's 2 more. But right now I can't really do it like as lightly. If my old uncle's PC mouse was a thing still, I believe I could do this in like what, 5 attempts. If I also streamed this on my uncle's PC too, where microclicks are a ton easier, but here I don't think so. That died out anyway. I got a couple spam challenges I want to verify for that list. Okay. I couldn't even eat meat since 5 days after the removal of the wisdom teeth. I mean, I guess that's actually reasonable. If you have like a wisdom teeth pulled out, you have to eat food in the opposite side of your mouth, right? Because I also was at the dentist like a couple times, and let me tell you, it was actually terrible. There was this one time when I was a toddler and I had my tooth pushed out when it was hurting like crazy, but it was actually pulled out relatively easily. All it took was, if I just had the idea of someone just using their index finger and their thumb, grab the tooth and just push, it just gets pushed out. I don't even have to go to the dentist. But hey, that was like, I don't know, over 10 or 12 years ago. I can't remember. Some more news to tell you. I won't tell you directly, but like yesterday was my first time with my girl. Wait, Flynn, I forgot I made a challenge list in like March 2024. I have progress on it from the same month too. Also, it was from this year. You know, that reminds me, like, I think I owe you guys an apology because I had to be more absent because of the inconvenience of what happened with my grandparents' house. Yesterday was my first time with my girl. If you get it, you get it. Ah, okay. Like, have I told you guys, right, that you guys know radiators, and the radiators have those pipes, right? For example, this is the radiator. No, not like that. Not like that. For example, this is the radiator. So you guys have a context over here. And then we add the pipes. Imagine these are pipes. And they are attached to the radiator. They go all through the room, right? Just imagine these are the pipes attached to the radiator. I'm clicking deselect, okay? And then at some point in March, there was this crack in the pipes, and then what was flowing through those pipes started leaking in my uncle's room, like where the actual PC is. So he had to like completely renovate his room, which took like 7 months. So yeah, this is why I was being mostly absent, because the pipe broke down. I'm not sure why that happened, but previously that wasn't actually a thing. And luckily I managed to find the time of my day to ask my uncle if it's okay to factory reset his PC, right? Because previously it was taking nearly 10 minutes to boot up after a restart. Again with the screen freezing. Wait, it's not freezing, I forgot to change the scene. It was in the I will be right back. I forgot to completely change it back to the gameplay scene. I'm sorry, guys. This link combined both of those. Copy link address. I will be right back. I have copied that, and then I copy this, copy. Holy crap, this looks really hard.
Wow! That was a fluke, holy fuck. That's... that's... Holy shit.
Holy crap, that actually looks really hard. What did you do, Pixel? online-video-cutter.com. Ridiculous. You guys were doing some crazy stuff while I was absent. Good for you getting the wisdom teeth pulled out around 10 years ago. For me it was this year. And yeah, you're not wrong, Pixel. Taking 10 minutes for a PC to boot up completely after one restart, like once it gets shut down and turned back on again, it's abysmal. So after asking my uncle if he can get his neighbor to kind of like factory reset that, I know I could do it myself, but like I was afraid if maybe something can go wrong, then it would be my fault completely, because there were countless times my uncle's PC broke down because of my stupidity. But right now his PC is actually working at a reasonable pace for how old his PC is. Right now it takes mere seconds for it to boot up. And the reason it was slow before was because wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah, I remember. It used to have hundreds, not hundreds, but tens of viruses on it back then. Like there was a bunch of crap on the PC that I couldn't remove because I'm not smart enough to like get rid of everything. Ooh. Whew. I'm sorry for that, guys. We've also kind of been playing on the SMP, that too. We were in the Twilight Forest. I was constantly dying like a dumbass and stuff. Dude, that reminds me of the time I was also like playing on that SMP, like that previous one. I don't know if it's still up, but we were fighting that one mob that looks like a blaze in this super tall structure. Like there's a room over here and there's a building over here. It's like a tree house, and then once you enter it, like the tree is actually really big, and then once you get to the top, this is like the main room. And once you go here, you are greeted with the, okay, let's not use these, let's use these. Wait, how come I didn't click it? Yeah, it's this one. Think of this. This is a blaze. Quickly go over here. No, don't click that. We gotta be cautious. Imagine this is a blaze. And the second this guy started shooting its fireballs at me, yeah, it was GG. My fate was sealed the second I entered that structure. Almost all of my tools vanished because of my curiosity. My curiosity was peaking. And then imagine this is me, right? And then this guy shoots fireballs at me, and then this is me. Phew. Yeah, like that. It was one miserable experience, to say the least. You know what I hate about spam challenges? How some levels are either underrated or overrated. I think it was the SMP that we played on mostly in 2023 or the second half of 2022, but that's gone, so might not actually be deleted, you know? It's not like the one from 2021. That one was, I believe, I don't know, it was like what, deleted? Because it ended up being unvisited for 6 months. On Eternals, I believe there's a rule, if you don't launch your server at least once in at least 6 months, it's gonna automatically erase itself from its existence. As far as I know, but the ones we have right now, everything is cool. I don't like messing someone's PC at all because I feel like I'm going to break something I just don't want to touch at all, so that I don't break something. Reasonable, and that's a smart mindset. Yeah, as well with the older ones. Now, November 2021, April 2022, what else? The oldest one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a bunch of SMPs that we made back in the days. And also, guys, do you want me to tell you why I had to mute my microphone like 3 minutes ago? Like, why exactly I stopped talking for like a couple seconds? Although I believe you guys could easily tell what happened 3 minutes ago. Unless you guys really want me to tell you, then I could. Wait, I didn't even turn on my TV at all today. What the heck? Let me just quickly turn on my TV. There we go. I usually have my TV turned on one channel only. Usually where I can watch some pro Counter-Strike players playing, there's like a bunch of competitions and stuff. Holy crap, there's barely any oxygen in this room either. Whew. At least now I get a bit of more lights to my room that barely had any liveliness in it. But yeah, I guess that should explain everything. If you guys don't have any further questions. Hold on a second, for how long have I been streaming anyway? For... oh, 2 hours, that's cool. Okay then. And let me quickly check something. I still have screenshots from the oldest and the older SMP, like when somebody destroyed a bit of my house. What else? We're also escaping from the nuclear bombs that were minecart TNTs. Oh yeah, 2 years ago. When the hacker was invading our peace. Third SMP got deleted a few weeks ago. Eternals automatically deletes servers which weren't launched for a long time. Probably the most memorable one was the first SMP, and the one with the most progress was the third one. Yeah. That kinda sucks, but now, you know, we're never truly lost. Like, we can always gain our resources back with a bit of teamwork. And then the hacker also got to our place after the escape, definitely. I don't know who that hacker is, but he has some really good external applications to escape a bedrock cage. Second one had the most mysteries, though. Oh yeah, that's reasonable. I also remember in 2022 when I was an amateur on the SMP, when I just started, my friend Donix, right, like my best friend, gave me this. That. I don't know what polonium stands for, but I'm thinking it's regarding chemistry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it's giving me an indication to, at least. Chemistry is my closest guess. Either that or physics, but I'm leaning towards chemistry. It was essentially the insta-kill potion, which I couldn't really find a use to because it works for only one click and that's it. Once you throw it, it vanishes. I believe, yeah, chemistry was one of my worst subjects from, like, what, 7th and 8th grade, but yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, polonium, my bad. I thought it had 2 L letters. So, I've been also seeing a few items on the current SMP that I never dropped or never had. Oh, polonium, the hell ton of cows. My face when I used that on Danix, troll face. Chemical element known for being a poison. Aha. Polonium-204 isotope also. Aha. Okay, that makes sense now. Maybe this will give me a bit of memories back when I was in 7th and 8th grade, which were probably the worst years of my schooling life. When I could barely find any peace between people. Where I kinda neglected school because I was too attached to the internet. But the second 8th grade was finishing, right? I kind of got that startled feeling. I was startled, and then I had the urge to get my grades back when it was nearly too late. So I ended up in a school that barely had any organization. And even then, my classmates weren't exactly the best either. All of those potions I made were made with the same glitch. The same glitch I used to make the Excalibur. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. And also the, like, when I made the stream highlights out of those SMPs, like surviving with half a heart, the so-called calculated moment. I don't know if I ever ended up in a streamers being too lucky compilation, but that's my guess. Where I was going 6,000 plus blocks away from you guys for some reason. And then all of the things I made from such a far place, all of that ended up vanishing. Because I believe of that hacker with those external cheats and things. Sam mode potion, polonium potion, special meth. I don't think it's patched in 1.20.1, but the thing is I don't want to do that on this SMP. I want everything to be done solely with grind. It just applied nausea. Oh yeah, that's a thing in Minecraft. Like nausea when you start getting all dizzy. I don't know if you can actually get that effect from a witch. But poison, yes, that's a thing. Bro, if that happens, that would be so miserable. Holy. My luck with this level is peculiar. My fate was sealed the second I started playing it. That's why I hardly have any sort of motivation to keep playing this. I thought of dropping this level for Alcatraz because I don't think I could ever reach the completion of this level, even though I'm already this close to finishing it off. I managed to do a bunch of ridiculous runs I shouldn't be doing, and I'm still having trouble with this level. The drought, after failing on the 60 wave miserably a couple times, feels like I'm just wasting my time. I wanna know what the hell that obsidian egg served. Like, I can't tell if it was supposed to be there or to annoy us. I remember how much shit happened on the first SMP. The aftermath, what else? How we moved out. If the third SMP had the same amount of members, boy oh boy, it would have been a chaos. Hell, we even had a war there, a great chaos. Trollface. Completing all of the online levels in Geometry Dash World. 599 online levels left. Okay, alright. I think maybe I could install Geometry Dash World back, even though might have to deal with the horrendous ads for each fail. But I wish I had the full version of GD where ads aren't a thing. There's like hundreds of APKs for 2.2, but I don't know which one to exactly trust. Like, you never know who might be hiding something behind your back. Yeah, we had lots of warfare on the SMP from 2 years ago when one was I believe, mad at us for no reason, so we trapped him in a cage. I can't remember his name. What else? I can't remember. I feel like I know a little bit of it, but I can't remember the other bit. Do you guys know? It's not exactly from the SMP, but do you guys know this guy called... He's called like this. This guy. Have you guys had this guy on your channel? He's called RS Gagliano. That's his name. I had this guy once on my video about the free bootleg Megahack V7 when 2.2 wasn't a thing. He ended up getting 11 likes on that comment, saying this mod menu is outdated, I have a better one on my channel instead. He ended up getting 11 likes in a span of a couple hours, and all the other comments ended up getting 1 or 2. And it turns out one scanned that so-called mod menu and it's just a malware or a Trojan. We made such a civilization there. We built the Babylon Wall, towers, and so on. I don't know. Bruh. Greedy ass MFs. Yeah, basically. Until we threw a Yeet concert and accidentally lit up a supernova right at the place. Oh yeah, the supernova is the one which I believe evaporates an entire Minecraft world with how you said how it works. A Tesar Bomba can pass. Like, this is Tesar Bomba, right? And this is a supernova. Like, this is so big. It fills out the entire thing. I heard it can delete up to like 30 million blocks, right? Which is, I believe, a limit in an average Minecraft world. But this is an understatement, I just realized. Tesar Bomba isn't this small. I mean, it's big, okay? Don't underestimate its size. That thing is actually deadly. Not something to be joked about. Just a little incident I had on the SMP for my clumsiness. And because of that enormous ping. 300 million blocks, holy. And I mentioned only 1/10 of it, holy. Then we moved to another place near the village we colonized. I believe, yeah, I counted that myself. The volume of the explosion of approximately 300 million blocks. That's huge. What is this for? Oh yeah, the test for straight flying. I don't know what's the best ship to straight fly with. I feel like this one's a bit too big. I don't know which one's the best. I can maybe use this one. This one looks cool. This one is actually reasonable. And also, guys, should I tell you why I had to mute myself like 10 minutes ago when my mom entered the room to tell me something? It's something between my dad and me. I think you guys can tell if you guys knew me for a long time. I heard that my dad is getting kinda upset at me for not finding the job. And my mom told me to like take it down a notch so he doesn't have to like throw everything at the garage, so I won't have anything to play on. And potentially confiscate my phone. It's not that I don't want one, I'm just not sure where to start. We'll discuss this with my uncle, like either one of the days of this week or on Sunday, because on Sunday he can be at home. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, so that's why I had to mute myself. I built the Yeet house there, and it was my best house ever created. Smaller than Trump's farts though. We colonized another village nearby. The Flub ship, normal ship, GD Colin ship, and the Fox ship. And now we're on our 4th SMP. Oh yeah, Flub, I think he made the tutorial on how do you get rid of the trail, right? And you can also get rid of the particles or the fire behind your ship. Let me quickly check something. Yeah, this thing is on. Oh, this is Linux exclusive. Wait, what's this? Oh look, but it breaks the progress bar. I don't know if these count as the 2.1 physics. I think I should just revert this back. I don't think there's really a point in using this because I don't actually have a SIO device, so I never noticed a difference ever before. I only thought of activating it thinking it would make a difference, but it doesn't. I feel like they're almost the same in a way, but they might be different if I had a SIO device. You never know. There is also this level that I kind of want to beat, Abandoned Kingdom. It's doable right now. Average me fail. Oh. Okay then. There we go, that's Abandoned Kingdom. That's another 35, I think, to 100. Unless I'm mixing it up with something else. Yeah, this is definitely doable. I could beat this pretty much whenever I want to. What do you mean 10 attempts? I had a lot more on my actual 2.1 accounts, I think. Basically in 2.1, dumb I know, but whenever you spam on like 68, it goes straight, but on 2.2 it's really weird and it will go in different ways, or if that's what I can think of. Suck and Hell, yes, X-Flight Trophies, best mashup I have ever made. And yes, I do think it's better than Sakup and Hell, yes, X a lot. XAOTL. Looks like an already nerfed impossible level made in 2.0 WTF. I see your point actually, that's reasonable. But yeah, for beating this level, you get 3 free coins. At least I won't be in financial ruins anymore. At least someone knows how to reward you for your hard work. We're not in financial ruins. Free coins are always welcome. There. All of the things, in short, something we needed, truly. Oh, so you can die to that too. Okay, then. I thought you can always pass that gap, regardless of how you enter the UFO portal. I clicked, Mr. Smarty Pants. Hello Madness, welcome my friend. And oh, it's your birthday? Have a good one, my friend. I hope you get to rejoice with your friends and your family. And hope you have a great day. Yeah, this wave over here isn't even that bad anymore. I just did it 3 times in a row. Nearly 4 times in a row. This is all coming from a timing player, where the UFO is harder than the wave. Truly a petrifying timeline to be in. What a terrifying fate. It's funny how 2024 is almost over, fuck that year, bro, and this message is coming from a spam player. It is something I will never be good at. You'll always have this little privilege or an advantage of how you will always be better at spam than I'll ever be. Okay. Nice. Cool. Something we needed. All of the things in short. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna quickly check something out. It turns out I was almost streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. What a long stream. There. What if I happen to switch between... It says lights, not things. Light, my bad, I'm sorry. The beast of reading strikes again. No, I fucked up the straight line, no! I guess I really wasn't wrong when I said I was the worst ship player in the game. Worst ship player dying on a straight flight. The new meta. Functional dual wave, what can I say? Well, yeah, it's only like 41 seconds long too. But yeah, now it's going to be one heck of an experience. It's going to just be drought. Miserably failing to get to the wave again. Unreal. Consistent dual wave is really hard, truly. Is this level as bad as the CSGO map Vertigo L? I don't know, but this level, like, as a GD level, decoration-wise, it's cool. You know, I can't say much about decorations, but they're okay for its time. This would be peak in, like, 2017, I think. But in terms of playtesting, it's E tier at highest. Dude, I'm so bad at ship, it's actually concerning. I can't believe I actually beat Erebus. This is actually getting concerning. I'm so bad at ship. Too early, Momentosaurus.
Ship player dying on a ship. The unbelievable. The worst ship player in the game. Failing on a ship part. I even beat it in the harder version too. Nice. How did I even survive that stupid last ship? I barely even survived. You guys saw how many times I clipped through the spikes. We did it. Oh, thanks whoever liked the comment. In case you guys don't know what this means, it means awful, miserable. I did it. The miserable level is over. We at least got it done. On the actual account too. This is my actual account. I actually did it. We actually beat an extreme on stream. I did it. There it is. After one miserable fail at 96, we got it done. Change Vertigo to Vertigers L. Man, I really wish I enjoyed this level. I really wish I enjoyed it. But man, my experience was miserable. You have no idea how bad of an experience I had with this level. At least it's over. We can now actually see the actual, like, you know, yeah, there is the thing. Is that the thing? Yeah, there it is. When did I beat it on? Which attempt? Yeah, I did that ship miserably. On attempt 32, huh? Ship later in the game. Failed on a ship part. And I never died at 70 on this level either when I started the grind too today. From 0. Yeah, there it is. I even beat it in the harder version too. Yeah, that's basically it. Enjoyable out of 10, I will give it a 2. Like 20 something out of 100. Vertigo is not good, truly. I was thinking I was I was seriously convinced that this level would like overtake Erebus as the worst level in the game, but this level kind of like managed to get through my nerves a little bit. But I did it, we did it. I mean, not I, but we did it. We did it as a team, guys. We actually beat Vertigo together. Because if you guys weren't here, I'm sure the experience would be even more miserable than it already was. So yeah, let me tell you, this level is like 3 orbs until you get to this UFO. As long as you have a couple extremes completed and if you're already experienced with the game. Surprisingly, this wave isn't even that bad. And this is coming from a timing player. This UFO is, I believe, thrice as harder. Then you have to pray that the slopes over here don't kill you if you're playing this in 2.2. And then it's all deebly-meebly until you get to the last ship. Which, of course, I died on. Once, thankfully. Which is, I believe, stupid. At least we got it done. Unenjoyable one. Curtigo, it's like a parody of Vertigo when I was having a miserable experience with Vertigo and I just couldn't get it done. But now we did it. Curtigo is like a joke version of Vertigo. I don't know if I would count the attempt from this as well, because this is just like a joke level. I made this just out of pure rage and vengeance. I was craving to get a revenge on a level that was haunting me for so long. I don't know if I should honestly continue this. But yeah, that was a miserable experience. Playing this level feels like you're constantly throwing yourself at a brick wall. Just praying that the wave at like 60%, like this one, doesn't randomly kill you with these slopes, with these D blocks. Right? You just gotta pray that these function. You gotta pray they're actually functioning. The second you pass this wave, you have to pray that you pass this click. Then you have decently high chances of beating the level. And pray that this wave doesn't randomly become dysfunctional, of course. But yeah, other than that, yeah, the decoration and the song are the only good aspects of this level, but in terms of how everything actually plays and how it's executed, I would more or less recommend you to play a different level, because my experience with this level was abysmal. This should already give you enough of an indication due to how poorly playtested this level is. And hold on a second, I need to check this out. Holy crap, I can actually keep the stream too. Nice. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for your help. If you guys weren't here, I would be still stuck on the same miserable level. Without your guys' help, I don't think I would make it out of this level in one piece. Now I think maybe we can complete some insane demons to compensate for my terrible experience with Vertigo. But yeah, we did it. I know I think this kind of crossed the rule of me streaming this level tomorrow with icon requests, but once I started playing this like right off the bat in 2.2. I was like, let's just see what happens. And the moment I got like 96, I was like, we have to finish this off. So yeah, we did it. We actually beat it. And thank you, Instant Replay, for being here for me. Thanks for not letting me down. I completely forgot the attempt count because I had multiple copies down here somewhere, but I deleted them purely out of hatred. Purely out of hatred and vengeance. And I was on the verge of snapping. But I restrained myself from doing so. I actually wanted you to see you try Aoki Challenge 2. The first one was a platformer, so despite all my rage /J. Is that a reference? Oh, is it this one? Aoki Challenge 2. Oh! 90 FPS, is that what it says? I got it. Yeah, there it goes. Here we go again. Yes, I had a texture pack on. Aha. Okay. How do you even beat these levels? The furthest I can get is beating this in practice mode. But doing all of this in one go, it's physically not doable. Dude, I'm barely... What was that? I had to use physics bypass for that because spamming in 2.2 broke. Consistency I barely practice. Lucky you, my friend. When you can actually spam this well and this consistently, you kinda have an advantage in some levels too. As long as they won't be unpleasant to look at. In a way, because of how the gameplay is and how they overall look, you know? Oh, I can kind of see the end of the line over here somewhere. Like, this is what I meant. But there's, I believe, still a couple more blocks. Yeah, there it is. What happens when you get past it though? Do you get like a GG? Do you get a Trump face or something? I don't know. I feel like Trumps became kind of irrelevant nowadays. That I kind of like stopped playing GD on my phone. Because of that one miserable cheat that I used that I forgot to turn off. This is entirely my fault. This has nothing to do with you guys. I am responsible for the mistake I made like a month ago. That is something I will never retrieve back. So please forgive me for what I did. If I ever get the opportunity to beat these kinds of levels, I would definitely be grateful. You will have my heartfelt gratitude. Because this will give me an advantage not just in challenges, but in actual levels as well. Oh, there is something else. It's over here. I just noticed. You guys are crazy when it comes to these kinds of levels. You guys are awesome. 90 FPS divided by 3 frames up plus 3 frames down equals 15 clicks per second. So yeah, 90 spam is 1.5 times harder than 60 spam. You already are, don't worry. Oh, thank you. Okay, I made it past one block. And that is a privilege. That's a surprise if I ever see one. And here we have the 3 more blocks. And a GG. Okay, come on, it's just one more. Oh, there we go. That's just a triple. I thought, oh, you're gonna stay in wave. This is just like to kind of mess up the attempt for you. Great job, my friend. We couldn't hear even an ounce of the song. Because I can't spam like you do. Loop the last triple on this, but my microphone was half plugged, so you could hear barely any audio, so yeah, I'm not bothered to do it again. Meowter Dash by Talkie GD. Meowter Dash? Talkie GD, what is this? 77% robot bug. What is this level? What is this supposed to be? This is my first time discovering this level, and it's also really old too. Does this level resemble anything? Oh! Speech bubble moment. I thought these don't kill you, but they do. Hey, these has nice colors. Oops, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. This is like Finger Dash, but with purple and green colors, or lime. There was a heart down there that I noticed. Not down, but it's upwards. Oops! I like the background too. This looks beautiful. Oh, you have to hit that orb. There was something up there too that I haven't noticed, but there was a piece of gameplay. This feels awkward in a way. What is this? You can hardly see the orbs. I mean, this was made in 2.1 judging by its ID, so we can't expect a masterpiece. Besides maybe the decoration being reasonable if this was early 2.1. Wait. Wait, am I missing something? This level sucks. Miserable level. Oh, I see. Wait, is there some sort of hitbox over there? Yeah, like, did I do something wrong? Did I hit an orb that's not for hitting? Oh, there we go. Dementia moment. Dementia at the age of 20. The new meta. Oh, so now you even have this little boss up here too. I'm barely... How am I surviving this? Whoa, what is this? Oh, you have to dodge. And this was on 90 FPS too, which is why I was wondering why this wasn't functioning to some extent. My bad. I'm gonna have to switch that back to 240 FPS, which is something I use on a daily basis. He was in the daily too, somehow. Well, that guy certainly got lucky. Remember, don't even buy some. Yeah, I think I know who that person is and what that level is. I believe I know him. My least favorite level ever. That got re-verified on 100 on a mechanical keyboard a year ago, and it isn't even top 3 when it should be top 1 in my opinion. Paper Guy has gotten kind of far, but not a single person has beaten it. Also, that is a demon, WTF. +1. Meowterdash, definitely a demon. Not harder than this level, that's for sure. But I think maybe the decoration, if it's early 2.1, I'll let things slide, but the way everything is executed, yeah, this should honestly just be a demon. I'm siding with this Kiko Suit. I can't pronounce your name, mister. But yeah, we actually made a productive stream today too. It took me nearly 500 attempts to beat this dude. That's the same amount of attempts I spent on beating Problematic on my tablet. That's how long it took me. Here it says 10 because I wasn't having an actual account at the time. I beat this on my tablet like what, 5 or 6 years ago roughly, when I used to go to school, when I was having a miserable time with the classmates. And even after 8th grade, it wasn't much better either. They were only tolerable for the first like year, like 9th grade, but for the rest it was just miserable. You were more or less arriving to school just for the sake of not getting expelled or getting those minuses, right? I understand I have graduated, but there were still some friends that I actually had, and now that I can't like be paired up with them and meet them on a daily basis hurts me. And this time I'm actually not sarcastic, I actually miss them. It almost makes me feel kind of bad for being evasive so much towards really talking to anyone. My introvertedness got me to this point in life right here. It hurts, but I got myself to this point. I don't think I could ever retrieve this time back. It just hurts. Hold on a second, what? Levels... Oh yeah, wait. Pointless... Wait, no, I'm just gonna search up Trump Vertigo. Should I also count the attempts from this Trump version of Vertigo or not? I don't know if this counts. I can't tell. Because this is just a Trump version. It's literally bootleg Vertigo if it was shitty and had roughly no effort at all. Yeah, you can tell it's basically just Vertigo with shittier gameplay and more dysfunctional transitions here and there. And the last straight flight doesn't even have any difficulty. You can potentially do it in one click. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna actually try it to see if that's actually doable. It should be. Yeah, it is. I wasn't feeling even remotely pessimistic whether that was doable or not. You have lots of room to fit through that straight fly anyway. Melter Dash at least high easy demon. I have to agree, Lexi, at least high easy demon for Melter Dash. Yep. That is a really harder level if I ever see one. Dude, do you guys remember my experience with Proteus when it was kinda bad? It kinda sucked. But it wasn't worse than Zafkiel. It's not the worst level of all time. It's just raw skill. Also, guys, is the screen frozen or it isn't? Oh, it's not. Turns out it's actually working. Hold on a second, I need to check something out. That was a really good stream, despite its name. It's surprisingly 3 hours and 4 minutes long, too. Short stream, and let me do this. Vertigo 100%. Nice. Okay, so we're saving this stream for later. Wait, what was that one level? Oh yeah, catastrophic. Is this the level? It is. And for some reason, I'm not on the leaderboards because I was leaderboard banned. GG. I'm always confused. Why is this happening? There we go. I somehow ended up fluking this from 59 in 2021, I think. I had a surprisingly good experience with this level, more than I anticipated. There we go. The song is catchy too, which is the reason why I went for this level. Hee-ho! Hee-hee! Okay, I'm just kidding, let's not do that. It makes the level unsatisfying. Yeah, that was just define that laughter that I did when I skipped the speed change. Don't get confused. Don't get confused, guys. This is not the first time I'm laughing in a weird way. And thanks for the congratulations, my friend. Thanks for covering my back. Thanks for taking one out for the team. Oh, you can actually get it. Wait, speech bubble moment. Okay. Wow. Unreal. I remember this being updated in 2021 and shit went crazy, LMAO. Yup. Back in the time, this level used to be buggy, but then this man decided to join back into the game and fix all of the issues. So he did a great job. at making his level better and more functional. I enjoyed it myself too, despite my luck on most of the NC levels I go for, which is why I'm being so evasive towards those levels. It's the ugly truth, but it's for the best. I don't think I should snap just because I'm getting unlucky on a level. And even then, that is still happening to this day. Now we can listen to Always in Peace. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the help. We finished off Vertigo with one miserable fail at the last straight fly, which is to be expected from someone like me. I am honestly awful at ship. Yeah, I think maybe this should be my next insane demon. I believe it's easier than 9 Circle X by Viprin. GG on Vertigo though. Thank you. And I actually didn't react at all. All I felt was exhaustion from beating the level once I passed the last spike. So yeah, thankfully we did it on stream. No more mind block. Now we can actually move on to this level. I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Darius, or whatever your name is. Alcatraz, the meme level. Oh. It's a little bit laggy though. I can sense a bit of stutteriness here and there. Probably because of all of those memes scattered throughout the level. It makes the level kind of weird. I don't know what's the lore behind this level. Enter the forest. See, this is something I remember. And here you can see a bunch of trees. Oops. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to click too early. Here you have a little orb over there. Yeah, I can sense a bit of stutteriness in this part from all of those objects. Yes, there we go. Yeah, the song goes hard. Seismix uploaded a masterpiece of a song. I'm not sure how comfortable I will be with playing this level because of all of those memes. It's mostly just gonna end up being distracting to play, but I love memes, you know? Memes are what's keeping this world in place to some extent. Memes truly bring a bit of spark at life. Crazy work. Yeah, it was just updated, it wasn't actually like hacked. There was just a random memes update for some reason. Hello Music Nation, welcome my friend. They got me in a level, crazy work. I first saw this, I thought you were hella bored in the editor, not gonna lie. I mean, you never know, that might actually be the case. the true reason why this level was updated for the memes is going to remain a foreign mystery. A foreign mystery. We need Sherlock Holmes to do the work. The detective. I'm just kidding, no. That wasn't meant to be offensive in any way anyway. We're just joking, okay? There's even the events over here too. Citadel, geometry back on dash. Okay. Yeah, GT receives lots of updates recently. Once Raptop released 2.2, I believe he was, like what? How do I put this to words? He got this sort of spark, right? So he started uploading lots of more updates, a lot more frequently, because 2.1 was released 7 years ago. And we got this as a Christmas gift from him. All of this is done by one developer too. I don't know in which program GD was coded, but yeah, Raptop, you have props for that. Even if I might be miserable at ship, and even if it might be a thing until the end of time, you have props for creating all of this by yourself. Let me just quickly check something. I'm sorry guys, I need to just make sure that everything is like in place. Okay, we're gonna stream for like 5 more minutes. And yeah, maybe we could end the stream off on a good note. I'll try not to be too noisy. Right now I'm trying to speak as quietly as I can, but still be audible, to not get my dad upset. Even though he might still be, because I somehow still don't have an actual, you know, job yet. GD Lite did get updated. You can play daily, weekly, and even events. You can? Credit to Raptop for the hard work. Exactly. Although I'm not sure, does GD Lite actually have those ads like Geometry Dash World does? Because the last time I played Geometry Dash World, I was bombarded in ads. There are, I believe, even some applications that require actual Wi-Fi to be ran. You can't play it offline, even if the game is entirely single player. That's why I thought of uninstalling the game, because it's not GD, but it's a different game. Like, imagine you want to play the game, but you don't have the actual Wi-Fi. How am I ever supposed to make use out of that application? The game in question is like, you guys know that 2D game with like your car, and then you have neon pads to save you, and if your car ends up upside down with lots of gravity glitches, right? The game made by ketchup, right? Like, you know, that kind of condiment you put on your food. The game in question is called Rider. Have you guys ever heard of that game? That's how that game is called. I played it, I actually discovered it in 7th grade, and honestly I had actually lots of fun playing it, but with all of those gravity glitches and what else? Required or forced Wi-Fi, yeah, I had to stop playing it. Hello KLCBF, welcome. Ads on GD is such a rare thing nowadays. I can't believe old Kong Never Clear is getting progress. A tiny bit of it, but still. Yes, you can. GD Lite still have ads. Okay. That thing is still top 5 to this day. Ridiculous how GD is expanding more and more in difficulty with what you guys are creating. Let me, like, I don't know. I'm just going to play Joke Layout LOL as potentially the last level of today's stream. Found in recent tab, lol. Okay, you're kinda lucky, Mr. Light KEE. Mr. Finally someone is feeling generous today. Yeah, this layout I created roughly 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. It was made as a joke because the song was so funny at the time. For no reason. My sense of humor doesn't exist. Oh, I somehow did that part of the UFO first try. Yeah, this layout is so bad. I don't know how did I even come up with any of these ideas in the first place. Definitely an extreme demon layout-wise, but playability-wise, yeah, it's nothing special. Yeah, that's the entire layout. I just made it as like a joke. Oh wait, have you sent them in my Discord server? Like in the Babylon Stash channel? Hold on a second. Have you? Or wait, is it on your channel? How are you unironically this good? And yeah, the stream was on for 3 hours and 20 minutes. And hold on a second, I'm gonna check out your channel really quick. Go to channel. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I can check it out. I have been subscribed to you already for a decently long period. Okay, you do have 19 videos over here. I'm gonna check out what you have uploaded. I'm not sure how much I am into a genre of... Wait, what kind of genre is your, like, songs or mixtapes? Whatever you have created your music with, or like their music genre. I will check it out, like when I'm not streaming. But I will keep this on. I can also check this out tonight before I go to bed. And then I'll tell you which one of them is my favorite. Okay, I'm glad I'm gonna keep this saved. I won't touch anything else, but this will wait for me today. Yeah, thanks bro. I'm trying to make a living selling beats, lol. I make all type of beats. Okay then. Alright, well, I think maybe this settles today's stream. I think we have streamed for long enough, and I think it should be better for me to, like, you know, end the stream right now. I feel like it's starting to get late, and I don't want my dad to scold me, even though he's already doing that on a daily basis. But yeah, I'll try to find a job either this or the next week, so he doesn't do something I can't retrieve back. The ugly truth, but yeah, I think it's for the best. Thank you guys so much for tuning in into the stream. We have completed Vertigo today. I will look forward towards streaming, like, maybe tomorrow, because I promised to make up for my absence. But yeah, this should do it. And thank you guys for helping me finish off Vertigo. I was on the verge of snapping playing that level, but without your guys' help, things would go in a bad direction. But yeah, this was a really good stream. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which I'm gonna do tomorrow, of course. I won't forget what I promised. So yeah, expect another stream tomorrow, guys. And have a wonderful rest of the day, everyone. Cheers!